Hello, and you're probably wondering why I'm so rich. Well, that's easy. I'm going to give you a few easy steps to get you to where I am. So let's get started. First, spawn in a world. That's easy. Get wood, first things first, and then find a village. In the village, of course, you have to raid the village. Just empty out all the chests, and this is probably going to take some time, but it's worth it because the village has a few good things, like a book you're going to find some saplings, even some food. And also don't forget to take all the hay bales so that you can make bread. And you're pretty much set on food for now. Now, if you're situated on an island like me, the best thing to do, well in my opinion at least, is steal a few beds and then steal a villager. We can do this by simply, well, I'll show you here, by simply taking a boat. There you go. And then take that villager to an island. We'll choose this one. After we put this villager into that island, we're going to have to put a bed. So that the villager claims the bed, and then we're going to take a second villager. Once we get that second villager, we're almost done. This is going to take the longest time. That is breeding the villagers. We're going to breed the villagers with a bunch of beds, have a farmer, and then we're going to dig a hole. Pretty deep as you want really, but there are no restrictions. And then after you do dig a hole, find lava. And once you find lava, fill up that hole with a block. And don't do that. That's a big mistake. Big no-no. Anyway, then we put up chests as a collection system. And then after that chest, well, that's upside down, so we're going to change that. After this chest, we're just going to put hoppers, which is the easy part. And now we're going to go how to kill the iron golems. And it's also quite easy. All we're going to use is 9 signs. We're going to stack them up. So it looks like this. And this way we can have lava flowing on top, which I'll show you soon. And this lava actually won't hurt us because we're too short, but the golems are very tall. So this will kill the golems and it won't hurt any villagers or us. Then we're going to find a name tag. We can buy a name tag from a librarian. This will take us some time to level him up because his trades are quite shit. But this is worth it, trust me. Now, this is the hardest part. It sounds easy, but it might actually be the hardest part. And that is finding a zombie. Now, you can use any method you want. Put him on a boat, put him on a rail cart, or as I do here, which didn't work because the golems end up killing them, is putting the zombie on a boat and then putting it on a rail cart and then pushing it on rails, and it'll just move towards wherever you bring the rails. Now this took me 2 Minecraft days and a lot of work. In fact, I was running around and just kind of terraforming because I had nothing else to do. And this is kind of the main project that you want to start off because iron is a good source. Iron is just good to have in the beginning of the game, so quite important. But anyway, once you do get a zombie, which it's going to take some time, like I said before, and you can see here, it's so long. I'm just constantly terraforming, constantly just doing something to occupy my time and waiting for it to become nighttime. As you can see, it's getting dark. And once it is, the biggest issue is, well, other zombies, skeletons, creepers, all going to interfere with it. And it's going to be such a pain. But eventually, you will get a zombie and you trap him in a little box above a cauldron. And then once that's done, it seems easy. However, it isn't. This actually, I found this part a lot harder than the rest. And that is simply moving this zombie so that he is standing in the cauldron and not on top of the cauldron. And this took a few attempts, and eventually he will do it. Also, don't forget to name tag him so he doesn't despawn, and cover him so he doesn't have he's not under direct sunlight. Now, once that is done, basically we're finished. All we have to do now, we're not done. Well, I'm not done yet, but once we are finished, all we have to do is put a slab on top of his head so he can't jump out of the cauldron and he's protected from the sun. And then we're going to have to do, well, this is taking a longer time than I thought it did. Look at me go. I use water. It helps him move a bit, but didn't really help that much. Now you're done. You've got everything set up, except the last thing you want to add are basically trapdoors. And this trapdoors are going to kind of tell this golem that he can walk on top of it even though it's actually open. And now you just wait and just collect all the iron. Also try to spawn proof the area with torches. This way it will lure in the golems into one spot, which is our main zombie and not the zombies that spawn around wherever our base is. So make sure to put torches and you just wait. Really, there's something else you can do. And you can actually, it's very safe because zombies don't spawn anywhere. You can just go downstairs and just AFK as long as you want. As you can see here, this is a 30-minute time lapse, and we got I think 5 stacks of iron in 30 minutes, which is not that bad, especially for an iron farm, which is very primitive. In fact, it's just a hole, so really easy to make, and anyone can do this with very little resources. And the best trade, in my opinion, is to have a bunch of toolsmiths, so you can use all the iron to trade with them, get all the emeralds you need, and all the useful tools, such as an efficiency pickaxe or fortune pickaxe, or an axe with efficiency as well, a shovel and a hoe. A toolsmith will give you all of that. You're not going to get a sword, which you can get from a weaponsmith. But anyway, that's easy as it is. Thank you so much for joining me. In fact, join me again next week, where I will show you everything, well, not this, but a continuation of what we're going to do with all this wealth we've gained. Anyway, take care.